Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I want to continue to talk about the New York Jets OTAs because this is the final week, and according to all the beat reporters that were there, they are saying who are the stars, who are looking good, and I want to break down that. I already made a video yesterday about Zach Wilson and how great he's been looking so far in practice with the New York Jets. So if you guys did not check that video out, make sure you do so. But in this one, I want to give you guys 5 stars based on all the beat reporters that are writing their articles and tweeting out their thoughts, because they're lucky enough to be at OTAs and witness them with their own eyes. So they're seeing what the New York Jets are doing, which players are standing out. And that's exactly what I want to talk about in this video and go over some positional battles and just talk Jets football. If you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to smash that subscribe button. If you guys want to check me out over on Instagram and Twitter, you guys know where to find me at NYJets_media. And if you enjoyed the video, please do not forget to thumbs it up. With that being said, let's jump right in. So the first star is Zach Wilson. I'm not going to go too in detail on Zach Wilson just because I already made a video on it literally yesterday, but he has been turning heads. He looks like a guy, according to Connor Hughes in particular, that he doesn't look like a rookie. He looks like a veteran quarterback out there. The way that he's maneuvering his progressions, the accuracy downfield, changing up his arm angles, changing up the velocity to the touch pass, to the bullet pass. He's doing everything you want as a quarterback in the NFL. And again, this is only OTAs. There's no pads, there's no contact, it's not full speed, but it's still good to see a rookie quarterback play well in OTAs because he's going up against, NFL talent. They're going up against a very good defensive mind in Jeff Ulbrich and Robert Saleh. So it's interesting that Zach Wilson is already playing this well earlier on. I honestly expected him to struggle in OTAs and then get more comfortable in training camp. He would have some hiccups and all that, but there's been nothing but great things coming out of Zach Wilson. So that's awesome to see because he's obviously the most important player on the entire team. He's the damn quarterback, and we've been in quarterback purgatory for a long time. We're hopeful that Zach Wilson's the answer and be that franchise quarterback that we've been desperately waiting for a long time. But hey, Zach Wilson's definitely the first star in OTAs according to all the beat reporters. They're blown away by him. They're blown away by his approach. The coaching staff also loves everything about Zach Wilson. They kind of have to make sure he doesn't get too into film because they don't want to burn him out. He's a film junkie. He's somebody that just eats and sleeps football. He wants to get better. He wants to know the playbook, and that's exactly what you need in your quarterback. And the one thing that stands out to me the most about Zach Wilson is his ability to process things very fast. That's what you need in order to be successful at the next level at the quarterback position. You need to scan the field, make adjustments to the line of scrimmage, and he did not do that yet. That's something that he's going to learn how to do when he gets on the field against actual NFL opponents, but it's good to see him doing that in OTAs. So the next star I want to talk about, which according to Connor Hughes again, has been the best player in OTAs, and that is Elijah Moore. Wide receiver Elijah Moore, the rookie out of Ole Miss, second round pick. Apparently, he looks like the best receiver on the field. He looks like the best player on the field because he is getting all the targets from Zach Wilson. You can see that number 2 to number 8 connection is going to be real, and that should get Jets fans very excited because Elijah Moore is a very special talent. We all anticipated him to go in the first round, at least I did, and we got him at 34. The Jets were actually had their eyes on him at 23. If we not trade up to get Elijah Vera-Tucker, the Jets were considering taking Elijah Moore at 23. So just that's crazy value, but he's been turning heads. His ability to get yards after the catch, create separation, because what this offense is all about with Mike LaFleur, you need to be able to create separation, get a couple yards of breathing room for the quarterback to give you the ball, yards after the catch, and that's exactly what Elijah Moore is great at. He's the best route runner on the team immediately, and he has been playing such great football. Look at these pictures provided from the New York Jets social media team. It was just a crazy sequence of events. You can tell that he had a toe tap in the back of the end zone. Look at the defense from Bryce Hall. He's all over him. And that touch pass from Zach Wilson. This is one of those pictures where you're just like, okay, that was a tremendous throw from Zach Wilson. That was a tremendous catch from Elijah Moore. And this is tremendous cover from Bryce Hall. How can you want Bryce Hall to play more? I mean, look at him. He's all over him. So for the Jets to get someone in Elijah Moore that has this much potential, and DJ from NY Daily News, who I actually interviewed here on the channel, he said that Elijah Moore, he thinks could be the number 1 receiver for the Jets in the future, even this year. He has that much optimism in Elijah Moore. All these beat reporters are raving about this kid, his work ethic, his mindset, his ability to just make guys miss. If you get Elijah Moore in the open field, he's going to juke you out, especially in route running. His ability to sell one route, sell his way of going one way, plant his foot in the ground, explode. He's just so naturally quick. Now let's get into the other star, and that is wide receiver Keelan Cole. So this is very interesting. So according to Connor Hughes, once again, he said that Keelan Cole is getting snaps ahead of Denzel Mims in OTAs, and he predicts that he might be the starting outside wide receiver alongside Corey Davis instead of Denzel Mims. Well, we cannot read too much into that. It's only OTAs, but it definitely is interesting that Keelan Cole is getting the reps, and he is showing up. He's getting a lot of receptions. This is an awesome catch from Zach Wilson that Keelan Cole had a touchdown. A crazy throw from Zach Wilson. It's a weird angle, so you can't really tell, but his ability to lob this ball over the defender and give it to Keelan Cole is on the outside is very hard. It makes it look easy, but Keelan Cole, I think he's a very underrated player, and I think he's going to have a breakout year because he's a veteran. He's been in the league, and I feel like Keelan Cole is going to have a really big role on the New York Jets. And something I read from Connor Hughes, he said that Denzel Mims isn't a guy that he feels like is going to have a big role on this team just because he doesn't have the ability of creating separation. He doesn't have the greatest route running ability like Keelan Cole, so he doesn't know if Denzel Mims is going to be able to prosper. I'm not reading too much into that. I kind of disagree. I think Denzel Mims, I know that his route running isn't as good as Elijah Moore or Keelan Cole, and that's not a strength, but you got to be able to utilize Denzel Mims' strengths, and that's getting him on the perimeter, catching traffic, a red zone target, and work in the middle. I feel like Denzel Mims is going to be able to play well as long as he gets the snaps, but it is interesting to hear that Keelan Cole is playing really well, and he's playing with the first team. And again, Corey Davis is out with an injury, so he's not even playing right now with the first team in OTAs, but Keelan Cole has been turning heads. He looks like a guy that could be having a really big role in this offense for the New York Jets, way bigger than us fans expect. Now, the next star I want to talk about is CJ Mosley. Apparently, looks like an absolute stud out there. DJ is the one that keeps raving about him. He's like, yo, CJ Mosley is out there, and he looks like his former self. He doesn't expect him to get back to his Pro Bowl level, but according to DJ, he thinks that CJ Mosley is out there, and he looks like he is all in his prime. He looks like he did not miss a step. And to hear that from Jets fans, it's good because we have been waiting for CJ Mosley to do anything ever since we gave him that contract. He probably had the game of his life at his first game as a New York Jet against Buffalo in Week 1. He had a fumble recovery, a pick six, a forced fumble in 3 quarters, and then he got that injury. That was very unfortunate for CJ, and then he was out for the entire season, and then we know that he opted out last year. So we've not got to see what CJ Mosley can do on the field for the Jets, and we kind of forget how good of a player he really is. He's a 4-time Pro Bowler for the Baltimore Ravens. We gave him a crazy contract, but there's a reason we gave him that crazy contract. I don't really agree with the money we gave him because of Mike McCagnon, but he's on the team, and I feel like if he can be a shell of his old self, even be 75% or even 50%, that's going to be huge because he's the leader, he's the quarterback of the defense, and I feel like he's the X factor. If he's healthy all season long, I feel like we're going to be very surprised. We're going to see CJ Mosley play good football. I feel like he has a lot of gas left in the tank, rather, because he had 2 years off. So obviously he's getting up there in age, but maybe those 2 years off kind of gave his body a reset, and he worked on his mind, and you never know. CJ Mosley can go out there and wreak havoc. So it's good to see that he's a star in OTAs. And then the final star I want to talk about is somebody in the same position. That's Jarrad Davis. So we went out there and signed Jarrad Davis in free agency. He's a former first-round pick. Jeff Ulbrich was raving about him in his press conference, saying that he is an Energizer Bunny. He's the guy that is going to be a very crucial member of the New York Jets defense. Remember, running a 4-3 defense. He didn't really have his ability in Detroit. They didn't really run the right system for him. He struggled in Detroit, but they feel like they're, pumping new life into Jarrad Davis. They feel like Jarrad Davis has an opportunity to show that I'm a very good football player. And apparently Jeff Ulbrich actually wanted Jarrad Davis in the draft when he was over in Atlanta. So he's always had his eyes on him, and now he's got an opportunity to, turn someone's career around. And that's the cool thing about coaches in the NFL or any sport in general. Even if somebody struggles in the early part of their year and they get a new opportunity with new coaches, if you're a great coach, you can get the utmost potential out of them. It's all about instilling confidence within the players and putting them in the right situations to succeed. And I feel like that's what Jeff Ulbrich and Robert Saleh and the linebackers coaches are going to do with Jarrad Davis. So it's good to hear that he looks like a star, because if we get CJ Mosley and Jarrad Davis playing high-level football, our defensive line and our linebackers, our front seven, they look scary on paper. So let's hope that they can flourish. So yeah, those are the 5 stars in OTAs that I came up with: Zach Wilson, Elijah Moore, Keelan Cole, Jarrad Davis, and CJ Mosley. There's definitely other guys that are performing well, but this is based on all the articles I read from the beat reporters. Shout out to everybody, reporting for the Jets: DJ, Connor Hughes, everybody, Rich Tamini, Brian Cos, everybody, thank you all for giving us all the content and all the videos and the play-by-play tweets when you guys are there, because without that, us as fans, we would have no idea what's going on in OTA. So shout out to the media. We appreciate you, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning into the videos here on Jets Media. If you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to subscribe and like if you enjoyed. Let's go Jets, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out.